Alright fellas, as you've seen in the photo in the opening of the video, what we have here is a late 1950s, early 60s toy. It's a wind-up railroad hand car. Okay fellas, so we're ready to put the rest of the pieces together here and make this into a halfway decent functioning toy. I told you I was going to be adding something to it, and this is what I decided to add. Very, very simple. Okay, using a metal, it was actually a metal coat hanger, which I cut down. I made a rod going up, over, and down. I put two tiny little stoppers there, one on each side. And it's just a ping pong ball, that's all it is. Okay, just a simple ping pong ball. Okay, and again, the whole point of this is just to make use of the gravity that's there. The gravity of the slanted seesaw. Make use of it and incorporating another movement. That's the only purpose of this. Okay, and just to add something a little more eye-catching. So, alright, let's see if this thing will work or not. Okay, she's wound up. I'm going to set her on a flat surface here and let her go. Boy, that motor needs some oil. I've been running and running and running it. Haven't oiled it. It's loud and squeaky. I say this is working halfway decent. Again, the whole point is just to make an eye-catching movement. That's all it is to it. Okay, that's what good wind-up toys have, as much movement as possible. Okay, helping us a little bit because of the dryness of the motor. I've been running this thing and running it, and I have to admit I have not oiled it at all since the beginning. But I say my little ping pong ball there is sliding very freely. It was getting hung up, that's why I had to put those little pieces on the end there. It was coming just over the edge and getting hung up. And I put those pieces here as stoppers, and now it's working perfect. So, that's the idea that I came up with. Alright, kind of looks like a full moon to me. But, now we're going to make the enclosure, glue it all together, seal it up, clean everything up, and show you the finished product. Okay fellas, so here's the finished product. Now I was determined to use that gravity, as I keep saying. Any toys that use gravity as a mechanism to make something work, I personally feel is a little ingenious. It's like the invisible force. It is the invisible force in the room, so to speak. And not to use it is foolish, I think, if you're making something that's animated. So, as kids we all went on the seesaw, and we loved it, going up and down and up and down. The weight of one person forcing the other person down and up. And but we never really thought about gravity, I'm sure. But if it wasn't for gravity, like everything else, the seesaw never would have existed, and certainly entertained generations of kids. So, with that in mind, I thought it was a worthwhile little toy to develop, and pretty happy with the way it came out. Far from perfect, but I think it looks a heck of a lot better than the old hobo, even if the hobo was working, which it wasn't. So, let's give you a close look at it. It's all sealed up all the way around as best I could. Had to leave some openings for the gears that protrude out and moving, and the keyhole Okay, that was a little tricky getting around that key, but whole idea was just to make it look, like a clean toy that was actually made by someone who knew what the hell they were doing, instead of a tinkering old fool like myself. So, the whole idea of this toy, again, is it's kind of like a lesson in gravity. Alright, and the ball sliding back and forth is eye-catching, and little kid watching it would perhaps question why the ball moves, and that would invite the ability to teach him or her about gravity. So, that's my little idea, and going to wind her up now and let you see it in action. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Those of you who followed it from the beginning, and those of you who didn't see the first two parts, if you're interested in the subject, I appreciate you watching the first two parts to understand what it took to get here. So, there you go, finished product. And we're going to finish this video by showing you a picture of the before and after. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate your comments. Book 'em, Dano.